Let's turn our attention briefly to a few matters of terminology before we move on. First off, what do we mean when we say someone is a pirate? Well, someone who robs and plunders the sea, obviously. But it's actually not as simple as it sounds. So the Spanish, of course, all foreign ships that work to steal its acquired gold and other goods from the natives were considered.
Hey guys, welcome to the lab. We are back with some more exclusive content. I've spent the last 2 weeks away and not producing content, so it's good to be back. Long story short, I was house sitting for my friend Matt and his family while they went on a cruise. Had to house sit and watch over 4 adorable dogs, and then I spent the last week in Colorado visiting the stores in preparation for Black Friday, and actually spending Black Friday and then having American Thanksgiving with Luke and his family. So shout out to 7PL and Pro Image Sports Colorado for having me out. I love my time in America. Now with that being said, I end up having to ship a lot of stuff over there so I can bring it back. So in another video, we'll do kind of our card breakdown. We have a massive card haul, different slabs, and cards we acquired, a lot of autos, rookies, stuff like that. Clinkum sent me a massive box, which I'll be doing in another video, but I'm not sure how much of that one, of this box, I can actually show. So that'll be interesting. And then we have a lot of various hats, shoes, pickups over the last year that either Tony, TJ, or Felix sent over to Luke's house so I can bring it home. A lot of Capologist stuff too, just with the cost of shipping stuff to and from the different countries, it got really expensive. So we waited until I was in America again. So that was pretty exciting. First shout out to is Alec LB. You guys might know him on the interwebs as a Bull City Pepper Company or Big Red. He actually grows and produces his own. So he actually grows his own peppers, and then he produces his own hot sauce. So I have a couple samples or a good sampling of his offerings. So we got the Golden Hurricane, the Golden Hurricane. The art on these things is so cool. The Rambunctious Red. He sent over some extras that Luke ended up keeping, and our new era rep Cat. Good gracious green table sauce. So cool company. Can't wait to try it. Durham Heat for veggies, fish, and meat. All 0 calorie, low sodium ingredients: green chili pepper, apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, white vinegar, water, golden raisins, garlic, salt, and yellow scorpion pepper. Yeah, 0 calorie, 30 milligrams of sodium, a little bit of potassium. So great company, awesome guy. Thank you for sending these over. They made it back to Canada sound and safely, so we're able to enjoy these different hot sauces. Make sure I didn't drop them again. I ended up dropping this one on the ground, off the table onto the ground. I was worried it'd break. Didn't break, so it makes good good bottles as well. I guess he uses good bottles. So all right, first things first. So some of the pickups that I was able to bring over. I think this was a purchase off of the Kings of Throwback group. Someone was selling some cheap items, so I ended up picking up the old school Raptors warm-up jacket, hardwood classic. So not the original release, but the Mitchell and Ness release. Double XL. I could put it on, can't really button it up, so you have to lose a little bit of work to put that one on. I don't have a white Bulls jersey, or I might have a white Bulls jersey in Jordan, but I don't have one of the current ones. So DeMar DeRozan, authentic with the patch. The patch kind of sublimated twill, but The stitching is real nice. DeMar DeRozan. And then the third jersey I picked up off this fellow, Marcus Naslin. Canucks Mitchell and Ness. I believe it's off their new power play line. So number 19, former captain, Swedish captain. You could tell it's a little bit better than their original drop last year. I mean, now it's 2 years. Either way, but I feel like they stepped up the quality. So, yeah, it's multi-layered. Twill, embroidery, twill. And then this isn't just, it's actually 3-layered as opposed to the other releases, which were just sub-twill. Garbage. Luke ended up giving me this jersey when we were doing one of the visits. I believe we were at Flatirons, one of the last Shedeur Sanders jerseys, the old school Colorado Buffaloes jersey. We ended up watching Colorado play BYU in women's volleyball, so I wore that to the game. Thank you, Luke, for providing that jersey. Funny thing is, I actually sent him via Tony a Shedeur Sanders jersey for me to bring home. So this bag was gifted to me by one of the New Era execs. So thank you, Frank Pruitt. On my last trip back in June, I funny enough, I ended up bringing one of these to the trip, so I didn't end up bringing it home. This time I didn't bring one, so I can bring it back. So Luke kept the bag warm for me, and we brought it back. So this is the New Era travel case. You can comfortably travel with like 20, probably 24 hats easily. I ended up doing one of those things, when you volunteer to check your bags, and then you can board with the better zone. I ended up doing that with this hat. So a lot of these pickups, I believe, are all like New Era B2B. So it's like their website program. Some of them I ended up doubling up like an idiot. I might have to end up giving them away to my fellow size 8 head Jim. So Jim's going to be the main beneficiary. So let's kind of review. So right off the hop, we got Virginia twice for whatever reason. I'm a dumbass. Got the Homestead Gray. So this was a Negro League throwback. I don't remember which team wore it. I want to say Houston. I could be wrong. But this ended up being like $6 pickup. It is a black under though. Some Toronto City Connect. So we got the beige. We also got the black white that I've been wearing all trip. Orlando Magic. Gray bottom. We got the split panel 2025 workout cap. I would not pay full price for this ugly ass hat, but I'm a Blue Jays collector. We got the retro Hall of Fame weekend hats. We ended up making a lot of these style hats for Pro Image Sports Colorado with a Hall of Fame signature at the back. Now it's an on-field standard for all teams. That's pretty cool. So I ended up picking up the Jays. It's got a different kind of sticker too. Minnesota Golden Gophers. I hate that they're tonal over under, but it was a cheap pickup, less than $10. We got the Blue Jays Players Weekend. They ended up not wearing these for Players Weekend, and I don't know if that was a great idea, but either way, I don't love this hat, but again, I am a Blue Jays on-field collector, so I had to have it. Then we got the two hats for the Speedway Classic in Bristol, Connecticut. So the Atlanta Braves played the Cincinnati Reds. So it's a cool little, it's an A-frame fitted. So that's kind of different. I just like that this is different. And then for the Atlanta one, which I think is superior, it's got the flames on it. I don't know if I like the A-frame fitted feel, but it is different. Give him credit on that. And then the second pile, we got Louisville, Black Under. This was a hat that didn't make it over in the last trip. I just ran out of luggage room. So we got a Wyoming Cowboys. Shine exclusive that design for Pro Sports Colorado. We got a couple other Wyoming caps. I love making Wyoming Cowboy hats. I think they're so fire. And then this is pretty cool. We did a little group buy for the Gore-Tex Blue Jay hats. So I'm excited to get this one. So Gore-Tex Blue Jays, completely waterproof, windproof, everything. Even the side is different. Gore-Tex. I'm excited to wear this in the winter potentially, keep my head warm. Made in Bangladesh. It's got this kind of like almost like raincoat material, so keep your head warm and waterproof. Waterproof, breathable, and windproof. So Gore-Tex. Pittsburgh batting practice hat, or City Connect batting practice. Just like that logo. West Virginia Mountaineers. I try to collect one of every NCAA team. Another City Connect hat, New York Mets. We got the Washington Cougars. I almost said South Carolina Cougars. Washington Cougars. I just noticed there's a WC in there. That's pretty cool. Cougs. Another Minnesota. See, I'm a dumbass. End up buying stuff twice. And Blue Jays A-frame fitted. Do I need this? No. Why buy it? I don't know. But plain Jane, Blue Jay, A-frame fitted. And then the hat I wore to the trip. All right. So those are out of the way. Before I left, ended up grabbing a couple caps from Lids. So we got the Black Realtree Blue Jays, and then the Black Realtree Hunter Orange T-Bird with the 30th. These things are pretty. I think these ones you could wear pretty easily. And then in store, I grabbed a couple hats. So this one that I was missing, this is the Padres from the Tokyo series, or the Seoul series from 2024. I had the Dodgers one. I was missing the Padres, so I was able to grab this one in store. Still there. And I picked up this one from my mom. Haven't given it to her yet, but she's not necessarily a Yankee fan. She just knows that the Yankees are more popular. So Blacked Out Rose. Did a bunch of these. We did Houston, Yankees, LA, and Chicago, I believe. Like this A-frame. So that's my mom. And then a cat gave me, my rep gave me a cool kind of pack of New Era stuff. So first things first, we got the New Era branded. If you guys notice that there's more New Era branding now with the name. So this is a fitted A-frame. Not bad, just kind of daily wear. Oh, this is the Combine hoodie too. I think it was like $40 the last in size. I think looking like a cop or something. But A-frame fitted. Interesting. To try this outside. Socks. You never have enough New Era socks. Shout out to Cat. So we got socks, the A-frame fitted, t-shirt. Nice little like walnut New Era branded t-shirt. Just beautiful. And then she gave me this, which is I have no clue what it is. I guess it's just like a little cloth. Maybe like for your glasses, maybe for your phone. But newer brand cloth. And then a newer moleskin. Look at that. It's got the New logo. Moleskin notebook. I'm getting older, so I need stuff to write down in my to-do list. And then the highlight. Where did it go? The highlight of what Kat gave me. I dropped it? Oh. I have dropped it or something. I can't find it right now. But we'll hold that thought. We'll get back to that when we can. My friend Felix sent me over. He ended up getting this pair for me at retail. My first pair of Jordan 1 highs. So, I don't know. Battered backboards. It's crazy how, like, what shoes you can get at retail now. They're just kind of sitting. I've got my eyes on that low 12. If not those. But the low 1 Chicago's, they're just sitting in Canada right now. In my size. But shout out to Felix. Got the Shatter backboard 1s, my first pair of 1s. Damn it, where's the main event from Cat? Can't lose that thing. That thing I've been waiting for forever. 2 hats I ended up grabbing off the New Era website. Make sure you guys, off the New Era app, make sure you guys, if you guys are shopping off the app, you use the code to get 20% off. Still worked at drop day, so we ended up getting both of the Doom Knicks collab. What a great collab. Probably would want to get the jerseys, because that was the stuff he wore all the time, but the hats are so cool too. Just how long it takes for me to get stuff. When I ordered this, I didn't mind the Dodgers, but by the time I got it, I hate the Dodgers. So we got a Dodger hoodie that I may never wear. And some more jerseys. I got this on eBay for like $40. For 40, can't go wrong. The Larry Walker action BP quarter zip. Canadian. And some more jerseys. I got this on eBay for like $21. It's blank. I don't know who I'm going to put on it. Probably either D. Gordon or Jose Fernandez. What? Little Marlins jersey. Blank. Sticking on, it's not bad. Majestic. And then I mentioned the Shador earlier. So this is a similar jersey, but got the cool like arms. Fedora. Originally, we were planning potentially to get to the Nuggets game. And then we have some connects with one of the guys on the inside, Cheryl Garrett. I was hoping to get these autographed, but ended up not having time to go to the game. The Nuggets do visit December 31st, so maybe I give him these jerseys then in the hopes of trying to get them signed. But we got a little Jokic jersey, Joker. I mean, why wouldn't you want something signed by the Joker multiple time? MVP, Joker, and then authentic City Connect. I do like buying these from the actual arenas because they have the sponsor tag on it. So Jamal, Canadian, Murray, and of course Mr. Nugget himself, Aaron Gordon. So hopefully one day these will all be signed and framed. Nuggets Elite, but until then, hold on to them. Next, this thing was a weird thing. It's my size, so Luke ended up giving it to me, but I don't know how you guys feel about getting sort of like rare errors and stuff like that, but Denver Broncos hoodie, Edmonton Oilers hood. Don't know why. I guess it's like the same blue and orange, but I guess I'm a Denver Broncos / Edmonton Oilers fan now. And I can't believe I can't find it. Where did it go? All right. I'm also a bobblehead collector. Shout out to Cheeks, who has now made me a bobblehead hip hop collector. Got the Wiz Khalifa giveaway from the Pirates. So Wiz Khalifa. I want the Mac Miller, but I cannot pull the trigger and justify spending like $200 on a bobblehead. So for now, Wiz Khalifa, G-Eazy. I never opened mine, I just ended up keeping them. And then RZA for the Staten Island Ferry Hawks. So cool. So, and then some assorted goodies from my friend Felix. Oh, here it is. All right, good. I thought I lost it. But this is the main event in Cat. I've wanted these things, and I've asked her to get me one of these things for years. But the New Era team issue goggles, whenever you see them clinch, they're always wearing the goggles. Thank you, Kat. Make my dreams come true. I wanted these things forever. You spoiled me, Kat. How cool is that? And we got, what we got? A little Labubu. We got some clothing and accessories for that Labubu. We got a little camera. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, Felix. I don't know what the heck. Got some Wu-Tang, New York Yankee gear, a little beanie sort, Blue Jays beanie. Got some backpacks, some glasses. And then you got me this jersey, which is pretty cool. It is a Supreme beanie too. Got this, which is pretty cool. It's a Kobe brand snake skin 824 jersey, which is pretty cool of him. Thank you very much, Felix. Then the rest of the Gore-Tex hats from our friends and I. So if you got one from me, I'm sure I give it to you. I think we're meeting up on Saturday. That's done. That's done. I think I have one more thing. So let's go. Oh. One more container. So my mom asked me to grab this for a friend. Ended up grabbing it. The New York Yankee fan. Jeter patch. And then a bunch of unreleased and released Capologist hats. Can't show that one hasn't come yet. So Samurai, Kawamoto, Witch's Brew 2.0, Puppet Master from our Halloween drop. So I don't even get my own hats. Really. Jack-o'-lantern. This is Did Liberty's Dead. So we might do a slight restock and a new colorway like this of it. Damn, Easter. Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year for the artist. Daruma. And Aces High. So I'm a Capologist drops for the next year or so. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Half hour of unboxing. I'm freaking tired. Time to take some pictures and start filing some stuff away. Much love and respect for everyone. Oh, got some pins. I think this is from my friend Chris. I would guess this is from my friend Chris. So got an LA Dodger adult baseball cap. Pin. Unless it's from Tony. LA adult Dodger baseball camp November 93. '97. These are like really rare and exclusive Dodger things. And then 94. That's so cool. I didn't even know they did that. Shout out to Chris or Tony for being here. Thank you very much. And until next time, catch my card reveal video and then my clink room video coming soon. Until next time, we're out of here. Peace.
Brought to you by VFTV.
Now let's turn our attention briefly to a few matters of terminology before we move on. First off, what do we mean when we say someone is a pirate? Well, someone who robs and plunders.